There's another tentacle, which if you're dealing for Brandon Aiyuk,
That's the bar for what his contract might look like.
I don't think he's as good as St. Brown, and he's not as young as St. Brown, and I don't think he should get what St. Brown got annually, $30 million.
But he's going to want close.
I think he's going to want exactly that or more. I think his agent will push and say he's older, but he's just as good, if not better. I don't think he is, but that's a tentacle because that's what his people are going to want, either that or close.
All right, so how are we feeling about these ideas that either Aiyuk or Sutton or a big wide receiver is potentially on the move to the Steelers, and more so than even the pick they're going to make?
So literally, this is what Pittsburgh media does. Everybody gets down on me because I said Tyler Boyd is coming to Pittsburgh. I think Tyler Boyd's coming to Pittsburgh. I mean, all signs point to it. There was rumors in the offseason coming outside of the Pittsburgh media when he was inducted into the Whitfield Hall of Fame. From what I was reading, the market value for a Tyler Boyd is basically anywhere from $7 to $8 million. So with this Alex Highsmith restructure, leads me to believe, like these people were doing, just speculating, I'm speculating that Tyler Boyd is going to get a deal done with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Boyd is one of the greatest Whitfield players ever to do it. They're talking about a big receiver camp. Why would we need a big receiver? We have George Pickens. We have a big receiver. We have the deep threat receiver. We need a possession Hines Ward type receiver. Tyler Boyd grew up in Clareton, probably idolizing Hines Ward, is a possession receiver, was a jackknife in high school and in college, could do it all, jack of all trades, perfect team player that's willing to go over the middle, take the easy passes. Does he light the world on fire with the stat sheets? No, but he's like sometimes the third wheel, sometimes the second wheel. Now he'll come in, be the second wheel for the Pittsburgh Steelers, get him on a one-year deal. It's a good opportunity for him to get a lot of reps, a lot of targets, and set him up to possibly hit free agency and get one of these $30 million deals they're talking about for like a Brandon Aiyuk or a Cameron Sutton. Give me Tyler Boyd on a $1 million deal. We still draft a receiver, give Russell weapons. We got the dynamic duo in the backfield, beef up this offensive line, and add a little talent to defense too. We got the punter in the offseason. We got the quarterback in the offseason. We got the backup quarterback in the offseason who we can use as like a gadget type of guy, like a slash, like a Cordell Stewart, because he has that type of athletic ability. Now we need to get a receiver. The Steelers don't have a receiver. The Steelers don't have a center. So the draft's coming up. I'm thinking we're drafting the center out of Oregon. Yes, Amarius Mims would be nice, but we do not have a center on roster. Say what you want about Dan Moore. Dan Moore is on the roster, has many, many starts under his belt, and we do not have a center to speak of on the roster. 21, junior, best center in the country, going to probably most likely be there on the board. No-brainer. Steelers take him, and we're going to get this deal done with Tyler Boyd. Steelers aren't going to go out there and pay big money to a wide receiver. They got George Pickens. This is George Pickens' year. They came out and said George Pickens is going to eat. They have a full faith in George Pickens. His rookie contract's up, what? If it's not this year, he has one more year left. If this isn't his final year on his rookie deal, next year is his final year on his rookie deal. So he's going to be looking to get paid. He led the league in yards per catch. Now he's going to be the number one. He's going to be getting all the targets with Deontay gone, and he needs a second will that complements his ability to go over the top, and that is Tyler Boyd on a one-year, $7-8 million deal. So shout out to Alex Highsmith. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out to Omar Khan making big moves this offseason. And let's see what they do. Let's see if Mike Tomlin can get this thing to all come together, because this roster is getting loaded and draft night is tomorrow night. And we all know historically, this is where Pittsburgh makes their money and builds their franchise through the draft. And it's coming up next. And we get this deal done with Tyler Boyd. This team is as dangerous as any team in the entire AFC. I don't care what nobody says.